Hello, everybody. So welcome to what will now be known as Wednesday Wisdom. So I just wanted to take a quick second and give some nutrition information that a lot of people may not know. It's important to understand that nutrition can play such a big part in everything you do. So I wanted to give you guys a chance to get your questions answered, as well as get some information from a nutrition professional. As for those who may not know, I'm a registered and licensed dietitian. So the two things we're going to go over today is first, boosting iron. Now, that's a thing that a lot of people, especially women, deal with for various reasons. And I'm always getting asked, Nick, how do I boost my iron, or my iron's low? What do I need to do? So some of the things to understand before we can talk about how to get the iron up is understanding the difference. So there are two types of iron. We have hemp, H-E-M-E iron, and non-hemp iron. So the difference between those is hemp iron we can see from our meat sources. So your chicken, beef, pork, whereas non-hemp iron we're going to get from our plant sources. Now, the important thing to understand, especially if you're, for example, a vegetarian or even more so a vegan, is that hemp iron is absorbed better by the body than non-hemp iron. The percentages is a hemp iron absorbs at about 15 to 35%, whereas non-hemp iron only absorbs at as little as 2 and only as high as 20%. So it's understanding you might be eating a lot of non-hemp iron, but you have very low iron intake. So that's something really important to understand. So with that in mind, one of the great tools that a lot of people don't know is that when consuming hemp iron or non-hemp iron, accompanying that with vitamin C. This could be a glass of orange juice if you're having a salad with meat and having nuts, and you have nuts in it. That could be putting tomato in there. All these things are going to give you the opportunity to increase your iron intake, because vitamin C with iron increases absorption. I'm going to say that again. Vitamin C, when taken with iron, same time, increase absorption. So the important thing to understand is, although hemp iron versus non-hemp iron, the absorption may be low, there are things you can do to increase that, making it an important aspect, especially, I can't stress enough, especially for females, because of their cycles, iron can become lower. So that's just an important thing to understand. Also, when we look at amount of iron, we look at 3 ounces of steak might give you 3 milligrams, whereas 1 cup of fish will give you about 2.4. Your dark meat, that's your chicken and turkey, are going to give you about 1.3. And pork loin is only going to give you like 0.8. So as you see, your beef is going to give you the highest source of usable iron. Now, we can look at a cup of cereal. Now, when I say cereal, that can range from unready made, your oatmeals or quick and ready cereals, and those can go from anywhere from 2 to 16 milligrams. So yes, higher in overall amount, but absorption might be different, and that's something to understand. Whereas a cup of instant oatmeal, 10 milligrams, 1 cup of lentils, 6.5, 1 cup of fresh spinach, 6.4. Now think about this, have a spinach salad, add some strawberries into it, maybe some mandarin orange, and now you've doubled your chances of absorbing, and you have a tasty and healthy treat. So just understanding those elements of how the body wants to absorb iron in one thing. Now, if we talk about things that help absorb, what's the counter? Things that will decrease that. Coffee and tea with meals actually block iron absorption. So for all you coffee heads and all you tea drinkers, you want to try to avoid doing that at mealtime, because it'll hurt. It limits the ability of iron to be absorbed by the body. So those are just things you really want to understand. And then for those who think about iron supplements, those are things to be mindful of, because iron supplements have a chance to cause constipation and really hurt your stomach. So that's really important just to get an idea. So those are your quick facts about iron. We're going to be back each week doing different tips, different Wednesday wisdoms, and then the more questions I get in, I'll answer questions live. Also, if you have a question you want really answered, you can always post it on my Facebook, or you can post it on the company's page, that's Spotlight Nutrition and Wellness, or you can go to the website, which is SpotLightWellness.com. So for today, this is going to be our first Wisdom Wednesday. Enjoy your Wednesday. Remember, nutrition is the key to all things and open all doors. I want to thank you guys for tuning in.